What's up, folks? Main man, Lucky Lance here for more Rakdos Midrange and Pioneer. That's right. That's right, folks. My name is Lance. Probably my screen name is Major Riot. That's Major _ Riot _ as my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTGA, and Twitter. If you're watching this on Twitch, please consider following. Watch this on YouTube, please consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up. And you can always follow me on Twitter for that bluebird action. That's right, follow Major Riot on Twitch and Twitter. And don't forget to subscribe to Major Riot on YouTube for the low cost of free. Don't delay, do it now for a guaranteed outburst of rage, confusion, even sometimes joy. I always have this disclaimer, just in case. I am not responsible for a sudden increase in top deck and only lands, being wrecked by Ragavan, or being unable to find your sideboard cards. If that starts happening to you, it has nothing to do with me. But as you can tell, I do enjoy playing Magic the Gathering, although to watch my videos, you may never know that. And when I play Magic, I do prefer to play Modern, but I do dabble in Pioneer because of RCQs. And you know what? In the last week or so, I've kind of fallen in love with this deck that you're looking at right now, Rakdos Midrange. I'm having a lot of fun playing it. It's performing well. You know, just a lot of good times, a lot of good laughter. So yeah, hopefully there's more good times and laughter and good thought season. Take a look at the weather. I know people are always excited for the weather report. Gets you closer to understanding what's going on in Major Riot's life. Weather for Rivendell conditions are cloudy with a temperature of 43 degrees. The wind is blowing from the southwest at 6 miles per hour. And the current humidity is 54%. It was real cold today when I went into work. It was like 24 at my place, and it felt cold. Like sometimes the cold gets to you. And I've got a long walk in. Like I got like a quarter-mile walk to get in to where I work. It's rough, that cold. But let's see here. We are still at 43 followers on Twitter. We're still at 302 followers on Twitch. We did go up 1 subscriber on YouTube. We are now at 495. Thank you guys very much there. So, of course, naturally, shout out to all 43 followers on Twitter. Shout out to all 302 followers on Twitch. Shout out to all 495 subscribers on YouTube. And, of course, a massive shout out to all 6 of my Twitch subscribers. It's going to be a little bit of the hard-earned money in these very trying and dangerous times. I really appreciate it. It's going way above me on the Call of Duty, obviously. You certainly don't have to do that. You can spend your money anywhere else. It would make more sense than spending it on me. But I really appreciate it, especially, you know, considering how rough things are out there. And I know, you know, I'm trying to raise a family of 4 by myself, you know, financially. My wife obviously takes care of the babies for the most part because I'm not here. I'm at home. I'm at work. She's at home. But, you know, it's tough. It's really tough. But I do want to see, I haven't looked at Twitter for a while. I want to see if I still am at 43. Yep, still at 43. Yeah, so Rakdos Midrange is going really well. Really enjoyed playing it in the last couple days. I enjoyed playing at that RCQ, getting top 4. This is not a fresh league. I 1-0. I'm going to try and finish this league. These matches are taking a long time. I'm only able to play 3 in 2 hours the last couple days. I will not be here tomorrow. I will be too busy with work, but I will be here Friday, so you guys can look forward to that. It will, of course, be more Rakdos. Let's go on in there. Let's not waste any time. No time to waste. Rakdos awaits. But, yeah, I think Thoughtseize might be the best card in this deck, besides maybe Sheoldred. You know, obviously, you know, Fable. The Mirror Breaker's real good. Just a good pile. A nice pile of cards. And, of course, I'm always so tired. Right now, I'm just like, oh, man, my ass. I don't like when people have the same avatar as me. I'm supposed to be the only one with Lily on a vest. The hell? Alrighty, before I decide to mull or keep that here to reveal my beverage of the day, and folks, it's, you know, I'm getting the good stuff. What am I talking about? I'm not getting any of that weird crap. I'm just sticking to what I know is good. And what do I know is good? Well, what I'm talking about here is a 12-ounce can of Mountain Dew Major Melon. That's right, I love this flavor. It's so good. It's so tasty. I like the neon pink can, you know, like Bret Hart. Remember that? Bret Hart from WWF. Went to WCW for a little while. But we all know the official start of my videos don't begin until I crack on my beverage. It's going to happen right now. Oh. That's some good stuff. I'm going to have to mold this one because if this was like a Blackleaf Cliffs in a swamp, I'd keep. But 2 tap lands, just there's no way for me to play this right. I just don't like being that. I mean, I thought Cease on turn 2 is always kind of rough, so I'm going to mole. And that is hopefully better. Yeah. Still thought Cease on turn 1. Dude, is this a Selesnya Auras again? Okay, it's not. What is this? Sacrifice Vessel of Nascency. Do the top 4 cards of your library, put an artifact, creature, enchantment, land, or planeswalker card among them in your hand. What the hell? What is that? What's going on? Already shenanigans. Already shenanigans appear. I don't know, I'm gonna look at their hand and try to gauge what's going on. What's happening over there? Oh. Oh, I think I know what's going on. They have a collector brutality, but no way to cast this thing? My hand is not very good against any of these. They can cast any of them. Obviously, I gotta take collector brutality. And hope that they just get stuck or something. Guess it's like Abzan Greasefang. Sucks. I didn't want to take one of the Chariot, one of the cards, because she's a Sky Sovereign. They revealed 2 Sky Sovereigns. I gotta play Graveyard Trespasser and eat that Sky Sovereign, just in case somehow, some way, they're able to get Greasefang on the field. Use Greasefang. Transforming. Now we're gonna eat both those Raffine's Informants, I think. Raffine's. Dreadbore is so bad in this matchup. And then, I guess Fable of the Mirror Breaker? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to have to discard Dreadbore. And, Blood Tithe? Okay. Alright, we're going to swing here. Okay, I want these to stack a certain way. No. Well, I guess I fucked up. Yeah, I wanted Graveyard Glutton to be fucking second. I guess I had it right the first time, but I'm an idiot. I guess I'm just really stupid. I don't know. This sucks. Well, I guess it doesn't suck because I got the fatal push. Never mind. What are these vessels? The enchantments. Okay, this is an instant. Traverse is a sorcery, so yeah, grab that and brutality. Yeah, not exactly great. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to handle this. I mean, he can just play another Seeker's Chariot. He can play the Greasefang. You know. And this thing's always got so much lag whenever you play it. Alright, Greasefang down. Wow, he just gives up. Holy crap. I don't know why he would do that. Okay, Greasefang. Unlicensed Herson. Braden. Dreadbore is horrible here. Croxa is also bad. I think I like taking out Bone Crusher as well for a couple duresses. I also do maybe Go Blank's better than duress. Go for the throat is, it's probably okay to hit the hit Greasefang. How much is Greasefang? I Thing is a 4/3, so if raid would work on Greasefang too. Okay. I don't want to side any more creatures. I need to have threats of my own. I only have 12 right now, even though the Fables are technically 4 creatures. Yeah, just Fight him like that. Looks good. I'm gonna have to shock here. I guess I didn't have to shock. They did not play Thoughtseize. I mean, I had to get rid of Thoughtseize. More lands. I think it's okay to get a clock here. Maybe it's wrong. I don't know. Garrick Curse. Wow. Cursed Huntsman. Don't see that one too often. They can add like anything except for the No, again, they can like literally add everything. They grab Vassal. Okay. Nothing for the can't stay away to grab. Wow. Yeah. This is really bad. Yep. That is really bad. Now I was like, have to save my Thoughtseize. Man, oh man, oh man. That is some intense land drawing. I mean, I have to like use this now. Wow. Holy shit, man. Wow. That is some hardcore flooding. I don't want to play Thoughtseize here because just neither one, I mean, it's just so bad. And then they top deck. They actually top deck Greasefang. That's unbelievable. They top deck Greasefang. And I die. I mean, I can't survive this. Like, just the collective brutality was so good. Wow, that's more lands. Even more. I can't even survive just what's on the board. If I play the Thoughtseize, so. Wow. How many lands is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of 12 cards were lands. You're not going to win when 2/3 of all your cards are lands. Just not happening. Sure. That collective brutality was so good. Again, I'm going to try and get a clock going instead of Thought Season here, because they really can't do a lot with I mean, I guess they could collective brutality again. This is like a brutality. It is. Absolutely insane. So now I have to like just sit here and wait. I mean, it's been so challenging to try and defeat the opponent. I mean, now I have to sit here and try to revolt push a Greasefang. I mean, I literally can't do anything else. Yeah, I just lost this game because of this. Because now I have to revolt push. I mean, I basically need like 4 mana here to do what I need to do. So my only hope, I guess I should have thought seized. I just don't know. I guess I should have thought seized. Just I'm being stupid and being a fucking idiot. Being a piece of crap. Okay. Guess I'll stomp that informant. Okay, power word kill helps me out a lot here. Well, maybe. There it is. Revolt push. So they don't know about this power word kill. I wish. Oh my god, I wish I had a land for that. Oh my god, that'd be the perfect card. Alright, well. Pass on power word kill again. It's probably very suspicious to him I didn't play the Blood Tithe. Come on, land. Any land except Hive. Yes. What do they discard? Another Greasefang? All three Greasefangs. 3 out of 4 Greasefangs are gone. All right, we're in business now. Maybe. Maybe. All right, I'm getting greedy here. Bring out Shealdred. What are they holding in hand? Must be I can't stay away. That's the only thing that makes sense. I guess it could also be one of those Party on 2s or whatever the hell it's called. I don't remember how much mana that thing costs. Is it 6, 7? It can't be 6. It would have cast it. Must be like 8. Attack. Get him to 12. Hope they don't have like a sweeper here. Yeah! There we go. I killed 2 Greasefangs and then made them discard the 3rd one and exile all 3 of them. That was awesome. Gonna draw a Fable? Hell yeah. Alright. 2-0 in this league. Now that was crazy. That was some crazy stuff. That guy, like, what, only attacked me 1 time that entire match and still won a game? His collective brutalities were so good. They were so good for him. You know what else is good? King size payday bars. Those are also very delicious. Probably not very nutritious, but yeah, I like them. Always got a few laying around here in the Magic the Gathering office. You know, because I take them out when I go on RCQs and adventures, you know, to play Magic. They're my lunch. You know, you sneak off in between rounds and go nap in my car. All right. Hell yeah, I'm going to go first. That's a mole. That's actually the second mole of the day. 2 moles. This is very rare. I hardly ever mold a 5 on this deck. Wow. What is happening here? Put Swamp and Soakins in on bottom. Try to draw out of this. I don't really want to go to 4. Maybe I should. I just know how well this deck runs on 4 cards. I don't know if I've ever gone to 4 on this. Probably have at some point. Not very good. Things are looking grim already. So I need to play Blackleaf Cliffs, then Lockwayne. Or I guess it doesn't matter. Definitely Blackleaf Cliffs. I already got a swamp there, so Lockwayne's good. What are the other ones? There's the Ardenvale or something. The white one makes a 1/1. The blue one scries 2. What are the green and red ones? I know I've seen them, but I just don't remember what they are. I guess humans. That'd be nice to cast eventually. Even if it's Thalia, Guardian, of Thraben, I'm okay. Yeah. I'm so good at predicting everything that's coming out. Like, yeah. I even said Castle Ardenvale before this game even started. Opponent is just chilling. What's going to be their turn 3 play? I think it may be. I can't remember the name. The creature from Midnight Hunt or something. The one that makes the token when its power is equal to the number of humans you control. My best draw here is not Blackleaf Cliffs, but I will play Blackleaf Cliffs. All right, just even more lands. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to try Shealdred here. I hate when my camera gets blurry and it never fixes itself. They probably have a removal spell here, but we'll see. Yep, Brutal Cathar. That's okay. Oh, I didn't get... This is going to transform. Ward, pay 3 life. I don't really like that. Because the ultimate thing would be to... I'm going to pass it, and it makes it a 3/3 or first strike. Turns it into a werewolf. I'm going to try it. Try and kill 2 creatures with 1 spell here. And hope to God they don't have the protection spell. Go to blocks. What? Down. Just gotta try and survive here. I mean, eventually I'll find non-land cards, right? That's really bad. That's insanely bad. Okay, that's still really good. Actually, the card I kind of needed. Okay, good shit. So we're gonna do, how much mana do I have here? 6. So this is gonna cost 2. And then I'm gonna try and stomp something. Okay. Do they not play that protection card anymore? All right, let's draw a card with Bank Buster. Oh. That could be a problem. Another different extra land. Another extra different land. I really appreciate these. I know I'm playing Bone Crusher. Like, that's just happening. And I think I need to play probably this. And then I think I want to draw a card right now. All right. I basically just have to take it because they can... Yeah. Sucks. I don't want to lose Bone Crusher. Man, that is so many lands. I mean, that's just fucking brutal. I mean, it really is. So Bank Buster can still be decent here. Oh my God. 3 Cathars. Nope. This is colorless. So this doesn't give protection from... Choose a color. Another... Can they choose colorless on this? I don't know. Regardless, I'm going to double block it. You can only choose one color. Really, I gotta kill Bone Crusher instead. Yeah, I think that was the better block. Yep. Draw a card. Okay, Trespasser's not bad. Dreadbore is particularly good. Yeah, Exile is fine. Or, I mean, Transform is fine. And then I need to, like, destroy this. Say no. Destroy there. All right. We're trying to get things to work here. It's amazing they have not found more lands. Yeah, no swing. I'm too low life to start swinging against this deck. Wow, they just give up. Sure. Why not? Wow. Okay. Need a braid. Ritual suit. I like taking out all the thought seizes. I'm not sure if I should bring an extinction event. I think this ritual suit's better. Extinction event, they have so many different mana costs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. A lot of times I've really struggled with extinction event. It's super good against, you know, mono green, but I don't really like it in this matchup. Yeah, it looks good. I mulled to 5 and I still got there. That's gonna get Fatal Push. Nice. That out of there. Probably a Thalia here. It's always Thalia guarding the Thraben. What else can you expect? Well, see how nuts they go here. Yeah, I think I like Graveyard Trespasser, maybe. I don't know. I think it's all right. Wow! Yeah! Concede the Graveyard Trespasser. The fear. The fear of Graveyard Trespasser. Wow. Sure. Why not, dude? All right. Three and 0 in this league. Just that is a particularly bad matchup for humans. This deck. I mean, when I'm taking out Thought Seizes to bring in more removal spells, that's just insane. It's kind of rough. But I think it's still playable. Yep. So there goes Thoughtseize. This makes this a lot easier for me. Gonna be a mirror match here. They fell at a Thoughtseize bug. Get that shit out of here. You don't need a Fable of Mirror Breaker. They have a lot of lands too. They kept their hand was better than mine, but they just got messed up by the Thoughtseize bug. The old Thoughtseize bug, you guys know what that is. That's where you Thoughtseize away a card. Nice. You Thoughtseize away a card, and they they draw the card you Thoughtseized away. Hopefully they didn't top deck Croxa. Blood Crypt. Yeah, I don't. Stomp me, that's fine. Yep. Yeah, I just play Blood Tithe here. Not Blood Tithe, the old Graveyard Trespasser. Eat Fable. I don't think I'll trade here. Maybe I should. I have Croxa. They can't target the Graveyard Trespasser. That's pretty rough on them. They have to lose 2 cards. They'd be down 1 card to my 4 that I'm drawing next turn. So the problem was, I think I'm going to take it and hope they don't play anything else. Just take it. If they play a blocker here, this sucks. They stomp me. It's It's getting dicey. Yeah, just swing for 3. Eat that duress. We got ourselves a good old race now. So I can block the Bone Crusher, trade with it. They play the second Bone Crusher. I can Revolt Push without having to use the Blood token. I will go to 8 life against the Den of the Bugbear is a little scary. Block. You don't want to play the Bone Crusher, that's fine. Wow. You got it. Now Croaks is live. Another Graveyard Trespasser's great. Start Haunted Ridge. I think I'm more than happy to trade here. Eat Bone Crusher. Put him at 6. Yep. And hope they don't top deck. You know, Fatal Push. Dreadbore. Ah, you die. I have Go for the Throat. Excellent work today, Croxa. All right. So I'm going to take out the Thought Seizes because they're horrible after like turn 1 or 2. Bringing up Braids and what did I bring in? A Braid. Unlicensed Hearse is good. I think I like Unlicensed Hearse. All right, guys, I'm gonna be back in just a second. I'm gonna go check on my dogs. dogs are okay. But it appears that this was bad. It did not accept my deck submission, but I'm still going to keep it. So I guess you have to submit deck. I was trying to save clock on this, but mistakes were made. See if I can't get through it. He's probably going to be surprised he thought he's still in. All around bad shit happening here. Ooh, Liliana the Veil and Bankbuster. God. Jesus, no. Wow, what a hand. I think I just gotta take. I'm surprised he has Liliana the Veil when I have Croxa. Yeah, I just gonna have to take the Bankbuster, I feel. Get him too far ahead too fast. Alright, deck. Non-tap land, please. There we go. To deal with that Liliana. Not too happy about that. Ain't of a Shealdred, I mean, what the hell? I think it has to be locked, Wayne. He discards Ritual Suit. Interesting. He wants to make sure he can cast. Yeah, I think this has got to be right. So he's going to cast the Shealdred, and we're in a lot of trouble. If he pluses here, I just got to discard Haunted Ridge. No, he sacrifices. Okay. Well, that's not the worst thing. Now he's going to play the Locked Wayne, our Haunted Ridge. So I have lots of chances here. I'm going to turn on my own draw in case I top deck, you know, Power Word Kill or something. I do not. Gotta be get rid of Hive of the Eye Tyrant, and I think that's it. Yeah, I gotta kill. Gotta kill that. And just start the prayers. Because I'm in a lot of trouble here. I gotta put a blocker out. And plus, this is good because they can't. They have to discard to hit the graveyard trespasser. If they go to swing, well, I guess I can fire up Hive of the Eye Tyrant too. That's pretty disturbing. They must have removal. Well, make them have it. Yeah, I mean, all I gotta do is find, a fatal push. I do Fable the Mirror Breaker. It buys me time. I die, though. Reckoner's not going to be enough. Bone Crusher's not going to be enough. Croxa enough. If I play Bone Crusher Giant, I can still fire up Hive. It's It's unblockable. Yeah, if only I had. I don't think there's any way I can win this game. That Thoughtseize really fucked me up. Yeah, he swings for 4 here. I'm basic. Yeah, I can't win because of the Hive. Yeah. The Thoughtseize messed me up. Guess I probably should have took Shealdred, but I don't know if that's correct because Shealdred, leaving it with a Reckner Bankbuster would have been pretty bad too. Yeah, I can't win. I mean, they have everything here. Not that it even mattered, but. Yeah, just the Thoughtseize just ruined me. Having no sideboard in, just really messed me up. I like Unlicensed Hearse more than Ritual Suit, because Ritual Suit doesn't even hit Shealdred. Gotta look at something. Okay. Yes. Sure. Blood Crypt tapped. Blackleaf Cliffs, play Unlicensed Hearse. Then play Fable the Mirror Breaker. I may want to play Graveyard Trespasser first. I don't know. Hmm. Crew on that is 2. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I'll discard. Certainly one of these. Maybe Urborg. A lot of removal now. Wow, he didn't kill the Goblin Shaman. I will gleefully take that trade. I don't want to be taking 3 and then they still kill the Goblin. I mean, the guy was probably, he's probably thinking about, like, you know, okay. We will take care of that. And upkeep. There you go. So, exile. Do I want to discard any cards? I think the answer is no. Say yes and hope it's not like a Lily on the Veil or even another different Shealdred. I mean, that'd be really horrible if it was. Yes. If he plays Bone Crusher here, I'll take the 2 damage to abrade it. He does not. Alright. Transform. Blood Tithe. Ow. Yes. Another different Den of the Bugbear. This thing's a 3/2, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I like the Graveyard Trespasser here. I don't want it to eat anything. I would like to crew this, though. Crewing here. Swinging for 5. No fatal push, please. All right, they take 5. I will take a hit from this Den of the Bugbear. Yep. Yep. Light Step. Do me a lot of good. I do need to cast a spell, though. Yeah, I think we just crew up again. Takes it all. And then, yeah, I do want... not to transform. Even though mine would transform too. That's a little obnoxious. However, I might be able to get through still. I just need to draw a card to discard. Yeah. Let's see if I can figure out the math on this. So we discard to kill the Graveyard Trespasser. We play Bone Crusher Giant, use it to crew the Unlicensed Hearse. Swing with all three, right? Because at that point, Blood Tithe, Graveyard, and Unlicensed Hearse would be free. Graveyard Trespasser would eat a Graveyard Trespasser, going up to... they go down to 7. They block the 5/5. They go to 1. And then not even Shalder could save them. Yeah, I like that. Discard. Cast. Crew. Swing with everyone. Eat Trespasser. They have to block the 5/5. So if they have a Ritualist suit here, they're in good shape. And I'm in bad shape suddenly. If they drew CL... yes! Alright, there we go. Whew. Yeah, if they drew Shealdred, then I would have drawn that another Unlicensed Hearse, which would have done me nothing. I would have discarded it. And who knows what I would have drawn. Alright, guys, going for the 5-0 here. Gonna try and get it. It's gonna be tough, though. It's gonna be real tough. These things are never easy to do. But we're going for it. We believe. We believe in all sorts of freedoms. It's a little awkward with the Hive, but I'll keep it. Just off the strength of Bank Buster and Fable together. Wish I had a Thoughtseize. Don't get one. Yeah, I'll start with Hive, I guess. Oh, it's Angels. I'm like almost instantly dead. I really enjoy drawing all 4 of my Blackleaf Cliffs. That's just particularly wonderful. 2 of my cards are instantaneously dead. Against this deck, you know, the power word kill. Yeah. Not looking particularly good here. Need some help. Bloodtide Harvester's not even good against this shit. I'm just gonna take a ton of damage and try to find outs. Somehow, some way. I mean, I don't think I can. I mean, they only got 3 cards on hand. They're going to 4 cards, so there's hope. I have going up to 6 cards. Drawing 3 cards next turn, hopefully. This is most likely a collected company. Absolutely. They do it now. They don't even want to fuck around. I mean, I have outs. I mean, well, not anymore. Not anymore, guys. Not anymore. Yeah. Probably just dead here. Man, that sucks. Should just be dead. I'm gonna swing for 2 just to get a treasure token. Yes, they always come in pairs. Like I've seen 4 collected companies pack, you know, in like so many turns before. Like 3 turns, I saw 4 collected companies. It was pretty insane. What a massive fucking blowout. What a fucking blowout, man. All right, power to kill immediately gone. Just get that shit out of here. But these are all really good here. Bloodeye Harvester kind of struggles here, but obviously I can't say it out. Bone Crusher Giant also struggles a little bit. I think we want to go like something like that. Sure. Might have to miss action on turn 2. What was that one card? Youthful Valkyrie. It's a 1/3. Jesus. My fatal push is frightening the opponent. That is getting pushed. Oh. Sure. Hmm. What to discard here? I don't really want to discard the Black Cleave Cliffs. I'm going to go nuts here and discard this Bank Buster. I'm not going to attack. God. No, I will attack. Two Collected Companies and Resplendent Angel. Well, I think we're taking Collected Company. Pretty good. I think I'm down with casting Sheoldred here. Maybe that's wrong. I take 3. I can cast Bone Crusher Giant, copy Bone Crusher Giant, and swing for 4 with the copy. That Collected Company is going to be really good. At the same time, I could, I mean, I'm going to swing with Sheoldred too. There's just no reason. I guess the only one that would be a problem would be that Bishop can come through. 6 mana, they can't do it. Um, I don't think I should play like Fable here too. So I don't have a Thoughtseize here somehow. At least they can't turn this. See how much life they gain. I mean, they're going to gain 8 life, I would assume. I mean, I'm going to take some damage here. Oh, yeah. Another Resplendent Angel? Wow. Okay, well, that's a lot of pain. That's a lot of pain. Yeah. Yeah. I take 6. And they gain a shit ton more life. But hopefully they can't recover from this Ritual Suit. I didn't want to play Ritual Suit and then they just collected company. It just didn't seem to make any sense. How much mana do I have? 5, 6. 7. Um, yeah, let's swing here. No. Need to be smart here. I need to play Ritual Suit and then Blood Tithe Harvester. Yeah. One, two, three, four, five, 6 of them. Just gotta hope that we can get a way out of this. All right. I think we just died. I need like a extinction event here. Pretty close to death. Pretty much at death. Kill one of the flyers? I mean, how crazy is that? I mean, I think I have to. Red Boar. All right, I can't win this game, I don't think. Yeah, that bishop card was just too good. Just gotta find Ritual Suit or yeah, that's not it. Okay, alright, well I lose to Angels. God damn, I lose to Bishop. The motherfucking Bishop card is like the best fucking card ever. This Bishop of Wings is so fucking good. It's so fucking good. Yeah, so that's the end. Alright, so my chance of a 5-0 are destroyed by Angels. Just nothing I can do. Well, I managed to get a 4-1. Killed by Angels there. If I would have ritual the suit sooner, right? Like maybe it would have been better. I don't know. It's just, what did they even get off that? So they got a youthful Valkyrie. I don't even know. They would have got youthful Valkyrie and Bishop, which still would have been a problem because youthful Valkyrie has flying. He never cast another angel though again. So perhaps it would have been better to ritual suit. I just didn't really see. Yeah, I guess I should have ritual suit right away. Just it didn't seem right, you know. You ritual suit to kill 2 of your creatures, 2 of theirs, right? They only had 2 creatures. Maybe they had more. I don't remember. Yeah, I probably should have ritual suit right away, because then I could have swing for 4 with Shaldred, put a little more pressure on them. No, I don't think that would have really mattered. I don't know. Alright, all I do know is how I need to open up the treasure chest. Let's see what we got today. It's always exciting, open up some treasure chests. Oh, I got these open for y'all too. Let's see what lands I get. These are always exciting. I think they actually said they took lands out, didn't they? And then now they have real cards in here? Let's find out. Yes, they do. They have, oh, that's right. They put Dominaria Remastered in this. So we got Fire Blast. May sacrifice 2 mountains rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Fire Blast deals 4 damage to any target. That's not the original artwork, right? This card's good, though. Peregrine Drake. Like Peregrine Falcon, get it? When Peregrine Drake enters the battlefield and taps 5 lands. I'm sure I've seen that played before. And then we got Dragon Whelp and Mystic Enforcer. Whelp. Enforcer. Dragon Whelp. Red. Dragon Whelp gets +1/+0 until end of turn. If this ability has been activated 4 more times this turn, sacrifice Dragon Whelp at the beginning of the next end step. So it just explodes. If you make it a 6/3, it just dies. Mystic Enforcer, protection from black, threshold. As long as 7 or more cards on your graveyard, Mystic Enforcer gets +3/+3 and has flying. That's not bad. That's pretty cool. Last one of these. A Invigorating Boon and a Necro Savant. Invigorating and Necro Savant. When a player cycles a card, you may put a +1/+1 on a target creature. That's not bad. Necro Savant. 3 and 2 black. Sacrifice a creature, turn Necro Savant from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only during your upkeep. That's kind of... I don't like that. That's kind of ass. Alright, here we go. The treasure chests. I got a Wrathy Dragon and a Woe Strider. Woe Strider. Nothing better than getting the Woe Strider. I played this a lot in draft. I drafted Theros Beyond Death quite a bit. When Wrathy Dragon enters the battlefield, sacrifice unless you sacrifice 2 mountains. Not great. Woe Strider is one of the scariest cards ever printed in terms of its, like, what is happening in this? This is so disturbing. When Woe Strider enters the battlefield, create a 0/1 white goat creature token. Sacrifice another creature, scry 1. Escape 3 and 2 black, 7 4 other. When Woe Strider escapes with two +1/+1 counters on it. The card's pretty good, honestly. I like Woe Strider, even though it really frightens me. We got Corrupted Crossroads and 25 points. Always take the points like that. So, from Dragon Maze? No, Oath of Gatewatch. Add a colorless, pay 1 life, add 1 mana of any, spend this only to cast a spell with the Void. Wow. That is pretty poor. And then we have a Mace of the Valiant and a Never-Ending Torment. Nice. From Kamigawa. Mace. Never-Ending Story. I like that song, Never-Ending Story from Limahl. I think that song's really fun. Alright. Mace of the Valiant. 2 and a white. Artifact equipment. The equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each charge counter on Mace of the Valiant. It has Vigilance. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a charge counter on Mace of the Valiant. Okay, so it comes in as a 0/0/0. Questionable. Never-Ending Torment, 4 and 2 black, sorcery. Search target player's library for X cards, where X is the number of cards in your hand, and exile them. Then that player shuffles. So you just look at your opponent's. It's got Epic, too. Can I zoom in to... No, I can't. I don't remember what Epic is. Remember that song, Epic? Hallowed Haunting and a Brutal Cathar. There we go. Brutal. So this card's pretty funny. I've seen people use this before, and I can't remember what deck it was being played in, but I remember seeing it in Standard. So I control 7 or more enchantments. Creature you control have flying and vigilance. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, create a white spirit cleric creature token with this creature's power and toughness are equal to the number of spirits you control. Wasn't people playing this in Azorius Spirits for a little while? And of course, the Brutal Cathar. When this creature enters the battlefield or transforms into Brutal Cathar, exile target creature an opponent controls until this creature leaves the battlefield. 2/2, and it's a 3/3 becomes Moonrage Brute. 3/3 with first strike. I like Brutal Cathar. It's one of the few creatures that changes colors when it transforms. And we got Brun, the Fading Hope, and Magix, Traitor to the Mortals. Bruna. It's had Brutal and then Bruna. Maga. Make America Great Again, Traitor to Mortals. Boy, that's got to be a liberal's pipe dream card to make fun of Donald Trump, right? When you cast this spell, you may return target angel or human creature from your battlefield to the graveyard. Flying Vigilance. So that's pretty good, really. I mean, it's 7 mana, but you get to get another creature on top of a 5/7. That's not bad. And then the Traitor to Mortals. Maga Traitor to Mortals enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. When Maga enters the battlefield, target player loses life equal to the number of +1/+1 counters on it. Doesn't seem horrible. Like, I think it's okay. Like, I remember this card, but, you know, whatever. Alrighty, guys, that's gonna do it for me. That's all I got for y'all. You know, we had a good run there. I just got pretty much wrecked by Angels. Pretty standard stuff, honestly. I mean, I'm not very good against Angels. I've always struggled against that deck. But I hope you guys had fun. I know I did. I really like this deck. So far, this deck has gone, what? 7 and 3. Pretty good. 7 and 3 is a mighty fine record. Yeah, I hope you guys had fun. I know I did. Got some pretty easy wins there. Had a nice grindy game against Rakdos, and then a nice ass whooping I got from Angels. So that's always great. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you watch this on Twitch, please consider following. If you watch this on YouTube, please consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up. That'd be great. You can also follow me on Twitter for reasons. I will be back tomorrow I will be back on Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time for more Rakdos Midrange action. And hope you guys will join me for that. I will not be here tomorrow. I am too busy. So anyways, guys, let's do some shout-outs here. Shout-outs to the MTG bot and the Nightbot for keeping me company. And thank you very much, bots. And, you know, thanks to anybody who did watch this. I need to clean this desk off sometime. So yeah, guys, everyone be safe out there. Eat some good food, drink some good beverages, spend time with your loved ones. It's the most important thing you can do. And hope to see y'all here on Friday as we finish up this week of intense Rakdos Midrange Pioneer action. Next week, of course, I will be returning to Cruel Panza Midrange in Modern. And then I'll probably alternate again, probably play Rakdos again the week after that, and then probably play a couple weeks straight of Panza and see where we go from there. So hopefully you guys are excited for all that. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and be safe out there, all right? Everyone, peace!